What's going on then, guys? Hope you're all doing very well. Welcome back to another video here on our channel. I'm the FIFA Analyst. Today we are bringing you our post-patch custom tactics, instructions and game plans. You guys have been requesting this in the comments, we've been reading it, so we're going to give you that video for you today. If you enjoy it though, what I need you to do is give it a like and do subscribe to the channel. There's about 65% of you that aren't subscribed that are watching these videos, so please do. It massively helps us. And last but not least, if you want any sneak, remember to use FIFA Analyst at checkout to go ahead and support us. First of all then, let's just talk about custom tactics and instructions, because a lot of people seem to get confused. Custom tactics and instructions on what I run and what other YouTubers run and other pros and whatnot. It's all down to you and your playstyle. You can take on the information on board, what we are running, what others are running, but you may need to adapt some of the things to suit you, right? Some people are aggressive defenders, some people aren't. Some people play quick FIFA, some people don't. Everyone's, their own individual. So take the little bit of snippets and advice and then change it if you feel it's not working or whatnot. Don't just blindly copy tactics and then go, oh, it's not working. Well, you got to use your brain to kind of think about that sort of stuff, all right? So hopefully that clarifies it for you. So this is the team that I've been using a little bit recently, having a little bit of fun with it, actually. It's very different, and people were saying, why have I got Sirigu in goal? It's just for chemistry purposes. At the minute, I've been using loads of different teams, loads of different players, and yeah, so obviously I have to sometimes make a sacrifice on that front. So then, let's go ahead and talk about custom tactics. Now, I'm going to establish this, first of all, because we seem to have to do it every single custom tactics and instruction video. And that is the fact that we start in this 4-3-3. That doesn't mean that we play that throughout the whole of the game. You can use a beautiful thing called game plans. And what does that do? It actually adjusts, it keeps your chemistry, it keeps you at 100 chemistry. So you can just see I've got 8 chemistry on Rooney, 7 on Ansaldi, and everyone else is on 10. So if we go to custom tactics here, and then we press L2, we've got our different game plans. That's how we can change it. So let's go to our ultra defensive first of all, which is the 5-3-2. So you go to your ultra defensive, you then go to formations, and you can set whatever formation you want. You then can press Y, and you can move the players around however you seem fit. Hopefully, we won't have a person commenting going, well, how do you do that? It doesn't work. Because we normally tend to get it on these videos. Hopefully, that's established that. So 5-3-2. We made a video on this a week and a half ago to discuss the 5-3-2 and why it's so popular at the minute. We will have another video coming this week to dissect that a little bit more and talk to you about why it is the meta tactic in FIFA 21 right now. This is the same tactics and instructions that I gave you a week and a half ago. Nothing's really changed. I know a lot of people, when they were running this 5-3-2, didn't feel too comfortable with a press on possession loss. You don't need to run that if you don't want to. For me personally, I just find in the 5-3-2, it's very easy for an opponent to hold the ball against you if they want to, It's a very difficult formation to really press that high with when someone has the ball for 5 to 10 seconds, because your fullbacks fall back and a 5 at the back, they can pass it around all day, every day. I had a game on the weekend actually where I played a different formation. The opponent played the 5-3-2 and I had like 72% possession because he just never changed for me. He never did anything, and that is one of the issues with a 5-3-2. So I use the press on possession loss personally to try and stop that, to try and be aggressive, try and win the ball high up the pitch, which is why I have the depth that I do. If you find you try this and you go, I'm getting done in behind, I'm too aggressive, change that to balanced. Drop the depth down by a couple. Make those tweaks based on that. To press on possession loss, balanced. I was running possession. I have run long ball, fast build up. Balance worked well for me in the 5-3-2. I use a lot of the LB, a lot of the L1 runs when you trigger a run manually, and that's how I use it and how I like it. Fairly neutral in the width and the players in box. I have Ribery on balance. I've made some tweaks to the instructions here, but it's pretty much the same. Balanced on Ribery, getting behind on the flashback Ronaldo. Dybala, which is my aggressive CDM, the one I want to get forward, get goals. You might have, I don't know, Pogba in this role or something like that. This is the person you want to go ahead and get inside the box and make some good runs. So Dybala on that. I have cover centre on the left CM. This is the person that I want to be going forward a little bit, but defensively as well. And then your middle CDM on stay back while attacking and cover centre, sorry. Don't mean that on cover wing. Obviously, I don't really use the 5-3-2 that much in this particular squad because I don't really have the team that suits it. Jack Grealish, centre defensive mid, on everyone. And then for the fullbacks, this is the key part about the 5-3-2. Join the attack overlap. You don't need them on overlap. You can have them on mixed attack if you wanted to. I personally prefer overlap. It keeps them on the wing, keeps them there for you. But definitely join the attack. If you're unbalanced here, you're going to struggle to create chances. Make sure you go with that. So then, this is a formation which I've been using this weekend and over the last week or so to try and combat the 5-3-2. And it's a 4-3-3 false 9 actually. So it's a very possession-based formation. It's quite fun in that sense that you can play some really good football with this. You're probably going to look at this and most of you won't like this. If you're very much a through ball, meta, you know, spam down the line, spam through the middle, quick counter-attacking football, this probably won't suit you too well. This formation is about getting the ball to the centre forward and then waiting for the Rooney and the Grealish to make those runs past them, you know, and hold up the play. So that's where I use, you know, Dybala in that particular example. Balanced here, 4 width, 6 depth, nothing too high. Balanced, and then 4 width again, and then 6 players in box. I have Ribery out on the wing, Ronaldo out on the wing, Grealish, Rooney, Duncan, and then obviously my defenders. Now, this is the difference with this team, right? I have my right back on balanced and overlap, my left back on stay back and overlap. So there's a bit of an imbalance there, let's say. For my CDM, cut passing lanes drop between defenders and cover centre. This forces Wan-Bissaka to basically go to right back when James goes up the pitch and Ansaldi slots in at his left centre back and Duncan kind of drops in the middle there. Rooney on balanced, Grealish on balanced, my centre forward on stay central, stay forward, false 9. It's a false 9, right? That's what we want. I then have Ronaldo on stay forward, cut inside, get in behind, get into the box across. It's like under a right striker. He moves in just off Dybala. He plays off Dybala. Reece James goes around the outside, and then Ribery on stay wide, getting behind, get into the box across. It's a very unique formation. I'm still tweaking it. I'm still, you know, kind of working on that, but that's what we're set on at the minute. The 4-4-2, I've discussed this in many videos. It's still one of the best formations in the game right now. Anything with 2 strikers is really, really strong at just being able to spam a through ball, look for a 1-2 and get in behind, right? It's very easy. I use this, by the way. The 4-3-3 is what I use at the minute to start the game with. The 5-3-2, I'd still use at the start of the game if I wanted to. The 4-4-2, I tend to use now if I need to get a goal back. That's kind of where this formation would kind of suit in for me. Press on heavy touch, long ball. Fairly neutral tactics. It's an aggressive formation, right? You want to be up in the face of the opponent. You don't want to be sitting back, sitting deep or anything like that. You want to be getting the goals, and that's what this formation will do really well for you. Getting behind on both strikers, balanced on the right mid and the left mid. If you wanted to run the 4-4-2 from the start, you may want to do come back on defence here to help enable the 2 centre mids. The key to this formation is pulling your centre mids back as much as you can. I have Rooney, my attacking CDM, on get forward, my defensive CDM, stay back while attacking, cover centre. And then for the fullbacks, I just run balanced here because this is the one I would change to, say, in the 60th minute, 70th minute when I'm losing 2-1. That's where I go with balanced on these guys. If I was using this from the start of the game, I'd have these on stay back while attacking. So that's my my 4-4-2. And then the 3-4-1-2, I'm not going to dwell over this too much because I've had this in every custom tactics video that I have done for my full game plans on FIFA 21 so far. It's a 3-4-1-2. Nothing's changed. This is the one where you're losing 3-0 in the 60th minute and you need goals, and you need goals now, right? So yeah, you definitely need like a 3 at the back here just to get you back into the game, and this is what will work really well. I will just run over these tactics for you, so you've got them getting behind, balance on the CMs, getting behind on the winger, stay forward on the centre attacking mid, getting behind on the 2 strikers, and then stay back on there. Yeah, and that's kind of what I've run in those scenarios. I will give you a quick rundown. I did say that if we got so many likes on the video the other week on the Wayne Rooney, I'd do a Ronaldo review. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna do one because he's all right. He's not incredible. He's all right on the wing. I wouldn't play him up front. I know I have to in some of those formations, but he's better out on the wing, and he's just okay. If you haven't got Ronaldo and you want to get Ronaldo for a cheaper way, he will do, but he's certainly not incredible. Dybala, still one of the most fantastic cards I've used this year. Ribery's doing okay. Sometimes his burst of pace doesn't seem to be there. The Jack Grealish card hasn't actually been that bad, believe it or not. I've been quite impressed with him using a Hunter and enforcer skill moves, 3-star weak foot. Rooney is growing on me slightly, but I still don't think he's incredible. And then obviously just our lineup. Now we did pack Reece James, future stars, untradeable in the 81 plus player pick. So I'm going to be giving him a bit more of a go, see how he does for us and take it from there. So you guys let me know exactly what formations, what tactics are you running at the minute. Is there anything that you think is working, anything that you want to share with me? Please do pop it down below in the comment section. I want to thank you all very much for watching the video. Your time is greatly appreciated, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.